This was something that was placed before me, and I've got to continue to walk the walk and talk the talk and do the right things. But I got a problem that I got to deal with alcoholism, and I'm going to deal with it.
That's Cleveland City Councilman Zack Reed outside the courtroom after he was sentenced to 180 days for his third DUI. Reed will only spend 10 days in jail after a majority of that sentence was suspended and deferred. He'll also serve probation, have his license suspended, and pay a fine. Reed says he's already getting treatment for his problem. So what are his colleagues and the people he represents saying about his future in politics? News Channel 5's Dave Arnold talked to them. It's all new at 6.
I've called a couple of times, and he actually called me back personally.
Stephanie Briggs is talking about her Ward 2 councilman, Zack Reed. To her, Reed's drunk driving convictions has yet to sway her confidence in his ability to serve her neighborhood.
What he does at night has nothing to do with his daytime job. So his nighttime is not interfering with his daytime, and he does a good job.
Charmaine Parks has been taking care of business in her yard for 50 years. Still supportive, she feels Zack Reed also needs to take care of business. Can he still be effective out here?
Yes and no. He has a problem with alcohol because he's dealing with the stress of the job, and he seeks the alcohol as an answer, and it is not the answer, so he needs to go get help.
Zack Reed's Ward 2 neighborhoods stretch out for miles. In light of the sentencing, residents here are still supportive.
Do the crime, you got to do the time. He did a lot of good things for this community. I don't really have no problem with it.
You don't want them to remember you for getting behind the wheel of a car after a night of drinking. And as the judge said, I'm grateful and thankful for the Lord that I didn't kill anybody.
It is very tragic because he is a good ward councilman.
Fellow councilman Mike Polenzek believes Reed realizes he needs help, but will it affect Cleveland voters?
So September 10th, next Tuesday, and November 5th, they're going to decide who they wish to represent them. And if he is fortunate to get reelected, then he ought to thank the good Lord.
He's a good man. We all got problems, so no, that ain't going to stop him from doing what he got to do.
On your side in Cleveland, Dave Arnold, News Channel 5.
Reed faces 3 challengers in next week's primary election. The top 2 move on to November's general election.